Você hoziozi luôn sum.
First, the top news headlines. Prime Minister Modi inaugurates Assam's 3 oil sector projects at Dhemaji Engineering College. Puducherry government falls as Chief Minister V. Narayanasamy loses trust, vote resigns. And India clocks in at 14,199 fresh cases in 24 hours. NCP's Jagan Bhujbal tests positive. Good afternoon and welcome to Times of Manipur Television News today at 1 p.m. As a responsible citizen, it is our duty to minimize the spread of coronavirus as much as possible. Wash your hands frequently with soap for at least 20 seconds. Using an alcohol-based sanitizer also helps keep the virus at bay. Avoid touching your eyes, nose and mouth. Avoid stepping out unless absolutely necessary. Always wear a mask before stepping out and even in your own home in the presence of outsiders, as masks have been proven effective in containing the virus. Maintain a social distance of at least 2 meters in public places. This is Loving RIMAI giving you the latest news update. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated 3 major projects worth around Rs 3,000 crore in the oil sector in Assam from Silapathar and Dhemaji district today. Prime Minister Modi also remotely laid the stone of Solkuchi Engineering College from Silapathar. The projects in the oil sector of Assam include IOCL IND-MAX unit at Bongaigaon Refinery, Oil India Limited's oil secondary tank farm at Madhuban, Dibrugarh, and a gas compressor station at Hebada village in Makum of Tinsukia district. The new IND-MAX unit set up at an investment of Rs 2,600 crore at Indian Oil's Bongaigaon Refinery leverages the technology developed indigenously by Indian Oil R&D to produce a higher LPG and high-octane gasoline yield from heavy feedstocks. The project will also have a dehydration unit with an operating capacity of 10,000 kiloliters per day. The unit will also provide additional storage to facilitate an increase in the production of crude oil. Built at Rs 132 crore, the station comprises 3 low-pressure booster compressors and 3 high-pressure lifter compressors. The Dhemaji Engineering College has been built at a plot of 276 bighas of land at a cost of Rs 44.98 crore. The Solkuchi Engineering College will be built in a plot of 116 bighas of land with an outlay of Rs 54.71 crore. The Congress-led government in Puducherry has lost the confidence vote sought by Chief Minister V. Narayanasamy in the face of its depleted strength of 11 against the opposition's 14 following resignation of ruling dispensation MLAs, including a DMK legislator, according to media reports. Though Narayanasamy moved the motion seeking the confidence vote minutes after the assembly met for a special one-day session, he and his ruling side MLAs later walked out before the motion was put for voting. Speaker VP Siva Kolundu declared that the motion stood defeated, even as it was said Narayanasamy was headed to the Raj Nivas possibly to meet Lieutenant Governor Tamilisai Soundararajan. The Congress government in the Union Territory of Puducherry has fallen after the Narayanasamy government failed to prove its majority. Puducherry Assembly crisis had deepened yesterday after there were 2 back-to-back resignations by Congress and DMK MLAs. Coronavirus cases in India have climbed to 1,10,05,850 as the country continues to report a surge in the daily COVID-19 infections. There are 1,50,055 coronavirus active cases in India right now. The Union Health Ministry said that India has been witnessing a rise in the coronavirus active cases over the past few days. According to the ministry, 22 states and union territories have not reported any coronavirus-related deaths yesterday. More than 74% of the active cases of the country are in Kerala and Maharashtra, the Health Ministry said. Maharashtra Minister Chhagan Bhujbal has tested positive for coronavirus. He announced it on Twitter this morning. He also appealed to all those who have come in contact with him in the past few days to get themselves tested for the infection. India today reported 14,199 new coronavirus cases, 9,695 discharges, and 83 deaths in the past 24 hours as per Union Health Ministry. Total cases in India now stands at 1,10,05,850. Total discharges are 1,06,99,410, and the death toll has climbed to 1,56,385. Active coronavirus cases in India are now at 1,50,055. Manipur's COVID-19 case count stands at 29,237 after 4 new cases were reported in the last 24 hours as per the data from the State COVID-19 Command Control Room. The fresh cases were reported from Imphal West and Churachandpur districts. The state's death toll stands at 373 with no fatalities since the last few days. The cumulative number of active cases is 80, while the recovery cases reached 28,784. The state's recovery rate is 98.45% as of 11 a.m. today. Let's take a short break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Adomgi nauriba pikliba angangsingna uthorakpa nungshiba nokningba amadi angakpa thajadaba mawongda uthorakpa top-topa thawongsing ubiragadi aduga karigumba video loshin bihauba leiragadi aikhoigi WhatsApp number 8787475933 da ayuki pung 10 dagina numidang wairam pung 5 faubagi manungda thajinbirau. Nauriba angangsingbu pukning thawgatjaba oina TOMTV na sinkariba akhanaba thoramda adongi angangi sumapung kanbiu.
In studies, in sports, in science, in arts, in competitions, in caring for the environment, in life, nothing but excellence. For a holistic learning with a difference. Shishu Nishthaniketan, nothing but excellence.
Manipur Miyam gi nungairaba paujel British Clinical Excellence Award panglaba heart ke analayang da sahi kuntra gi matak experience leiraba Dr. L. Shyam Kishore Manipur gi ahan mamasung amat ngairaba FRCP London oiraba heart specialist asigi makada Sky Hospital da pung kumari chupna heart ki makal makha kaya gi analayang bagi khudong chaba phangbigani miyam na pambibagi matung inna OPD consultation su pijari matamdi ayuk pung nipan dagi ama phawwa nungthil pung ani dagi manga phawwa loinana RBSK gi card pairaba singi oinadi OPD amadi eco free oijagani Sky Hospital na pijariba atoppa khudong chaba singsu lobi ho akupa marol gi damak reception ga tanabi
Laser roasted puff with the Little Backyard Company na puthok chaba gehu mapumdagi semba iron gi chang wang na yawba thau gi chang nem na yawba ahal angang punna chabada hakchang da kanaba kaya marum piraba supna tagi lupa kuntra khakta piba hauraba chanaba makhalni fangfam Krishu House Uripo Kuisnam Lekai near Robert Naurem showroom contact number 7005746396
Tom Cable ki subscriber sing da khangan jari madudi subscriber sing na channel suna amadi ayat apan yaudana yengbinaba recharge tabiyu pizariba package sing de basic package ta lupa chani amadi atopa package sing da lupa chahum yankhai chamri amadi chamri yankhai pijari recharge taunabagi damak makhada pijariba khuthang ahum asidagi khanbiyu ahan bada online recharge online da recharge taunabagi damak tomtv.co.in da changbiduna yamna laiba process ta recharge tabiyu Anisubada distributor recharge isa isa gi distributor singda monthly subscription submit tawiduna recharge tawiyu natraga ahum subada office recharge Uripok Koisnam Lekai da leiba Tom TV ki office ta laktuna recharge tawiyu khanghanjari ba Tom Cable Uripok Koisnam Lekai Imphal ekoi contact number 8974279099 natraga 8132089758.
Welcome back after the break. As a part of the Know Your Sanctuaries and Wetlands media campaign organized by All Manipur Working Journalists Union, UMJU, under the sponsorship of Forest Department and Directorate of Environment and Climate Change, a team of media persons from various media houses of the state left for Zaimeng Lake, Kangpokpi district this morning. The campaign was kicked off from January 31 in an effort to look into the condition of various wetlands and sanctuaries of the state. It may be noted that the campaign was halted for a few days after UMJU and Editors Guild of Manipur underwent protest against the threat to a media house last week. 3 drug peddlers were arrested along with WY tablets worth more than ₹1 crore in the international market last evening at Kangla-Tongbi Santipur area by a team of Imphal West Commando. Superintendent of Police Imphal West K. Meghachandra said that the trio was caught during a frisking conducted at Kangla-Tongbi Santipur area. They were traveling in 2 trucks. The arrested trio has been identified as Mohammed Akan, aged 24 years, son of Mohammed Anwar, Mohammed Yanush, alias Achoba, aged 19, son of Mohammed Dilip, and Mohammed Mustaqim, aged 28, son of Mohammed Rahimuddin. They all hail from Kaibung Makha Lekai. They tried to sneak in the drugs inside the bonnet and transport them to Assam. According to them, the drugs were handed over to them by an unknown person through Mohammed Itombi from Guwahati. Sekmai police registered a case under narcotic drugs and psychotropic substances for further investigation.
Moise atopa mioi khara khoi identify tawre masakhange khoi press tamakti thamjadri masi phana bangta khoi honna jage adigi tata truck singse mapan gi number da thamaga ownership se khoi gi manung dagi oibe yauri adu simasu khoi further investigate tawri aduna masida racket khara investigation sida magi achauba interstate ki gang gi racket ama khutpu ama madumati khoina khara identify tawre aduna masi yam thuna masi gi singse atopa state ka khusam naraga khoina masi crack tawbu ngamni hetana khanjai.
The Vaipai People's Council and the Zilai, the Valpil Students Association, Technopal District, Moray, strongly condemned the inhuman act by UKLF cadres Moray upon Lunmin Baite of Kainan Vang on February 20 at Moral Village, Moray. The victim and the family registered an FIR at Moray Police Station on the matter. In a press release, the 2 organizations has demanded action by the authority. They added that they will not remain silent if the authority fails to take action. Students of Commerce, Science and Arts of Dana Manjuri University today staged protests demanding regular classes. Many students marched in the campus chanting slogans. Police tried to stop the protesting students and an altercation broke between the 2 sides. Police fired tear gas shells to control the situation. Secretary of BJP Bishnupur District Committee Sanasam Premchandra Maitei yesterday organized Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikash, Sabka Vishwash program yesterday at Saiton Market under Kumbi constituency. MP Dr. R.K. Ranjan, Vice President of BJP Manipur Pradesh R.K. Somojit, President of BJP Bishnupur District Committee R.K. Bimola, Member of State Disciplinary Action Committee T. Sadananda, Secretary of BJP Bishnupur District Committee Sanasam Premchandra, Pradhan of Saiton Gram Panchayat M. Ibomcha, Up-Pradhan members of State and District BJP were present during the program. President of BJP Bishnupur District Committee R.K. Bimola lauded the various good work undertaken by BJP intending candidate from Kumbi constituency, Sanasam Premchandra Meite. She further said many poor households have availed benefits and Sanasam Premchandra has carried various work which are quite commendable. She further appealed to all electors of Kumbi constituency to cast their votes wisely in the forthcoming assembly election scheduled in 2022.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄꯥꯔꯇꯤ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯌꯨꯝꯐꯝ ꯊꯣꯟꯕꯤꯔꯝꯕ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯈꯜꯂꯣꯟ ꯁꯥꯒꯠꯄꯤꯔꯝꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯁꯃꯥꯖ ꯁꯔꯃꯨꯈꯔꯖꯤ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯄꯟꯗꯤꯠ ꯒꯣꯕꯤꯟ ꯗꯌꯥꯜ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯈꯜꯂꯣꯟ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯃꯗꯨꯗ ꯌꯨꯝꯐꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄꯥꯔꯇꯤꯅ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔ ꯄꯥꯏꯔꯕꯁꯨ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔ ꯄꯥꯏꯗ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠꯇꯁꯨ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯚꯥꯔꯠꯇꯤꯌ ꯖꯅꯇꯥ ꯄꯥꯔꯇꯤꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯀꯔ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯅ ꯚꯥꯔꯠꯀꯤ ꯁꯦꯕꯥ ꯇꯧꯏ.
We'll be back with more updates after a short break. Stay tuned.
EduSpectrum Institute of Aviation and Hospitality Management, a world-class aviation training and grooming institute. Attention all aspirant students. Admission open for April batch. 2 months in Imphal and 4 months in Bangalore. Available courses: cabin crew, airport operation and ground handling, hospitality management, food and beverages. Eligibility: 10th, 12th and graduate. Available facilities: 100% placement assistance, hostel for both boys and girls, international interaction program. All the student is compulsory for screening. For screening and admission counseling, please visit EduSpectrum Institute of Aviation and Hospitality Management.
Iramdam asidasu anauba oina world class machine sizinaduna 20 steps refining eye testing ki facility fanghanjari. Leo Lamlong Excellency Opticals, Khurai Lamlong Bazaar, Tinchit Road, Imphal East.
Adomgidamakta khudongchaba asi pijari. Adomgi mit lemna test tawjari amasung Adomgi chanaba chunaba lens sing amadi frame singda chada kun fawgi discount pijari. Leo Lamlong Excellency Opticals, Khurai Lamlong Bazaar, Tinchit Road, Imphal East.
Pre-recruitment training for Staff Selection Commission SSC recruitment for post of Constable, GD men and women in CAPFs, CRPF, SSB, BSF, CISF, ITBP and NIA etc. and Assam Rifles. We will facilitate you with the following. Pre-recruitment physical training, classroom lectures and computer practice will start from 8th March 2021. Registration starts from 20th February 2021. Documentation guidance, physical and medical screening, assist online application submission and 1-year administrative support to all participants. For more details, please contact MRTC Kanchipur near Manipur University North Gate. Contact number 700-296-1109.
TOMTV Music Video Album Competition. Chaliba chahi sigi manungda nambiba hiram ama hekta da yumpham oiduna sembiba music video album sing athoi hen changdamnaba ama TOMTV na Film Forum Manipur ga khusamnaduna pangthok cheragani. Best Music Video Album da lupa lising yang khayi mana amadi atai mana kya su thamjariba changdamnaba sida saruk yabininga singna video album sing thazin biraknaba akupa moral gidamak office matamda 9774 078 983 da pau phobio. Kanghanjaribat TOMTV Times of Manipur.
Welcome back. District Administration Bishnupur under Nasha Mukt Bharat campaign today organized a capacity building program of service providers at the conference hall of SP Bishnupur. Superintendent of Police Bishnupur Priyadarshini Lashram, District Social Welfare Officer DSWO Bishnupur N. Jyotish, IRCA Anoba Punsikhon Thamna Pokpi, Chief Functionary K. Pradeep Kumar, Childline Bishnupur Director Dr. L. Pishak and Moirang Police Station Officer in Charge R.K. Anil Kumar were present in the program. Police officers of various police stations of Bishnupur district were present as delegates and discussed various agendas. Dr. L. Pishak said that the program was organized to make the service providers aware of the various laws to rehabilitate persons involved in drug-related cases.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ mayonana haiba mayai ka ba nisa se mutat na bai damakta adu legally oiba photo shoot tong na bai damakta adu da sunat na makoi rescue to ba moibu apprehended to ba adu makoi sing se ke do ba rescue to kan do rehab center por na bai damakta law enforcement sing se su achawa mai role ama leiba den madu da inari ba madu da saru yari ba madu perpetrator sing adu drug trafficker sing sina kamai to makoi na vote to gani makoi bu kamai punishment pi gani hai potudi civil society ne yada bani na law enforcement gi achawa role ama leiba marna okay madu taragati madu da leiba peddler sing su kamai to makoi judgment por pada police ki role kai tor ka dage then victim hodu sing sina public civil society or executive sing sina kai tor pa ya bagi hai bagi wakal ma yeng matam da okna department na civil society na NGO na media na kamai role kan mo se mainstreaming da amadi socialization process ma lak pa ya ga dage hai bagi achawa pandam amadi objective amagi makha dani.
On the eve of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to Dhemaji in Assam, Assam Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal inaugurated the lighting system and Bogibeel Bridge over the Brahmaputra at Dibrugarh. Chief Minister Sonowal inaugurated the lighting system and presence of Union Minister for Food Processing Industries, Rameswar Tele. The longest rail-cum-road bridge in India was inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on December 25, 2018. The bridge connects Dibrugarh direct with Dhemaji district. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today spoke about the need to make India's defence sector more self-reliant while addressing at a webinar on effective implementation of union budget provisions in the defence sector. He also stressed on the need to build the country's image as a leading global defence exporter. Listing measures the government has taken to make the defence sector self-reliant, Prime Minister Modi said the centre has introduced strong reforms such as delicensing, deregulation, promoted export and foreign investment liberalisation for the defence sector. According to media reports, during his address, Prime Minister Modi highlighted how indigenous defence manufacturing companies like the Defence Research and Development as Organisation, DRDO, have set an example for the private sector in India. He also said that the private sector should now be included in big defence projects. Now let's take a look at the sports news. MARD club Moirang thrashed YSUC Phubala by 3-1 in the opening match of the first late Philam Irabot Memorial 2nd Division Football League 2020-21 yesterday. District Football Association Moirang organized the league at Moirang Multipurpose Higher Secondary School ground. A total of 7 teams under the district will participate in the league, which will continue till March 7. Coach of NIS, coach and KN Singh Athletic Academy, Kuman Nipamacha, retired lecturer of Moirang Multipurpose Higher Secondary School, Soba Hemchandra, social worker from Moirang constituency, Thongam Shanti, and Assistant Director of Sports Department, Manipuri University, Dr. C.H. Pradeep Kumar, attended the opening ceremony of the league. Let's go through some of the local newspaper headlines. The Shanghai Express, Anganwadi workers' death post-Covishield jab, cause of death not yet established. 4 positive cases detected. Need to increase pace of COVID-19 vaccinations, says Center to States. For bravery at Galwan Valley, Captain Rangname wins accolades. Scavenging of Nambul River launched. The People's Chronicle, Mitay Mayek to replace Bengali in competitive exams, says Minister Rajan. 4 cases detected, over 40k vaccinated so far. AMCTA to cease work from today. Imphal Free Press, 2 Myanmar protesters killed by police fire, several injured. Lack of public awareness, infrastructure, budget, staff posing major challenges to Tamenglong Electricity Department. High Court directs IMC to rehabilitate evicted street vendors. Mitay Mayek to replace Bengali script within 10 years in state. Manipur Mail, International Mother Language Day observed. Solo Dance Festival begins at JNMDA. Center writes to states witnessing spike. Income Tax Department conducts searches in Jammu and Kashmir. Before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Modi inaugurates Assam's 3 oil sector projects, Dhemaji Engineering College. Puducherry government falls as Chief Minister V. Narayanasamy loses trust vote, resigns. And coronavirus, India clocks in 14,199 fresh cases in 24 hours. NCP's Chagan Bhujpal tests positive. That is the end of the bulletin for the news today at 1 p.m. We'll be back with more updates at 6:30. Stay tuned.